Okay, so if you're going to use the generator, pull it away from the house and the garage a little bit. It has to be in a well-ventilated area. If it's raining cats and dogs, you can probably use it just inside the garage door if the garage door is open, okay? Now, if you have to hook it up to the house, you're going to have to move it a little closer because the cord won't reach over there. And when it's running, if it's raining cats and dogs, you might want to put some kind of cover over it to protect it a little bit. Anyway, it's pretty easy to use. Notice this unit, it has a battery starter. It also has a rip cord on the side you can use if the battery is not working. So make certain that you have gas in it. There's a gas tank in the garage. It's premium fuel only. So use only premium gas, please. Then the gas valve is here. You know, that's off, that's on, it has to be on. Now, if you're starting it from cold, you have to start it with the choke. This is the choke. You have to start it with the choke over here. You start it, once it's running, you move this choke immediately over to this side or it will die out on you, okay? So I've had it running a little bit, so it's warm, so I'm not gonna have the choke. If it's already warm and running, you generally don't need the choke. Basically it's electronic start, so if it's got battery power, and it's got gas and it's got oil. I'll show you the oil in a second. I try to change the oil here every 6 months, regardless. If it was used a lot, I'll do it more. Or if somebody tells me they used it, I'll do it immediately. But I tend to run it every 3 months just to keep it in good shape, minimum. Anyway, so you just press the start button here. And she's ready to roll. Now, obviously, if I was starting that from cold, I would have had to do the choke thing. Keep the choke down, and then as soon as it starts, put the choke back to the right. Anyway, so that's the generator. Now, to run the house on the generator, after you make certain the generator will run and you can start it and stop it effectively, the next thing to do is to find this outlet on the outside of the house and find the generator cord, which should be right on top of the generator in the garage. So what you want to do, you want to take the female end of this guy and you want to try to do this when I'm holding the phone, but you get the idea. So if you look at this, you notice that the upper left prong has a little extra doohickey on the left. So you just got to line that up with the hole that has a corresponding doohickey on the cord. There we go. Took a little bit of doing because the cord is very cold and stiff right now, but I was able to get it in there and it seated perfectly. So that's what you do. And then you gotta, before you turn it on to the generator, you have to make certain that your circuits inside the house are properly configured. Do this or you risk blowing up the house. Now, on the generator itself, you can simply run a regular convenience outlet or two right out of these convenience plugs, which is very handy. And you could run this heavy-duty 30-amp yellow cord out of there and power up just about anything. I think we have another 3-prong plug that can go out of there to maximize. If you want to hook up the house circuits to the generator, you have to use these outlets over here and the cord that I showed you how to plug into the house previously. On this one, you use the male end, obviously, and you have two choices here. You have a 240 and a 120. For the house, use the 240, and just like before, you have one prong that's got a little nubbin on it. You want to make certain that little nubbin lines up with the proper outlet on here. A little tough to do with one hand. Oh, I got it. It's stiff. Okay, so there you go. That's the 240. To run the house circuits from the generator, Go to the electric panel in the stairway to adjust the circuits. There are some important concepts to remember here. The first is that you must keep the main power service feed turned off in case the power comes back on while you're on the generator power. If both were on, you can blow up the house, so best not to do that. The second is that the generator does not supply enough power for the whole house, so you need to make some choices. The biggest power draws are the electric baseboards or the wall-hung mini-split units, the hot water heater, and the kitchen appliances. The list of circuits could be more clear, but use your judgment. One strategy is to turn them all off and turn on only what you need, one at a time. The most vital thing to keep on is the water pump and enough heat so the pipes don't freeze. If this occurs in the winter, the best way to heat the core of the house without electricity is the 2 gas fireplaces. They both have electric starters, but they run entirely on natural gas and will keep things toasty. Loosen the screws in the safety plate at the top of the panel so that you can turn off the main switch at the top. Slide the safety plate to the right, then turn on the connected 1 and 3 circuits after the main is turned off.